Hey, good morning, folks. This is AJ. We got a action-packed filled day today. We're heading back to Greater Faith to knock out as much as we possibly can. I would love to be able to hang, with Mike's help, to hang the two TVs in the sanctuary and get the media booth done, but it all depends if they pull down the robe rod and plate and everything like that, if they pulled that down, or if we need to do it, have TVs and stuff to mount in there with all the equipment. But I won't be able to be finished anyway because they just ordered all of the sound equipment that Mike recommended to them, a Behringer X32 compact. I want to see how much we can get done, especially get over there. The first thing is to move all those cables and put them up in the ceiling since everything is done over there. And then I need to trace the cable back since I'm gonna have to go in the attic anyway, find where I can run internet all the way back there. And I don't know, we'll see what we're gonna do. But then right after that, we got to go to back to Union Grove because they were having an issue. We had a bunch of bad storms here, and then the TVs in the front and in the back of the church weren't coming on. So I'm wondering if the distribution box in the back went out, if it's still getting power, was a fuse switched or something like that. Going to check that out, and then going to pick up Pastor Alicia's computer that's been having some issues. We're trying to isolate. There's something going on with their equipment. Well, excuse me, not their equipment, their internet, because we've gone from a computer to streaming to an A10 Mini Pro and now to an A10 Mini Extreme, and we're getting all the exact same stuff. Comcast keeps saying it's the router, the Unify, and all this other stuff that's causing the issue. I don't believe that's true. But what we're gonna do is have them go directly into their router to stream this Sunday. But more importantly, after that, have them stream to my Vimeo, because we're video editing for them, and then have Vimeo, just like my church, rebroadcast to their Facebook page. That's an easy way for me to get the files. But I'm going there to pick up their computer to see what's going on with it, as well as getting the copy from last Sunday service that the computer crashed when they was trying to upload it. And then I don't know if it's gonna rain today. Pick my daughter up, maybe take her to cheerleading, and then do some grocery shopping, some video editing and stuff like that. So let me go to Lowe's. I need to get some toggle bolts and some other stuff to prepare to hang this stuff, because I think I left them my box somewhere. But anyway, got to get some more. And yeah, let's get the day started. All right, so the mission for today is we're gonna pull this down, try and set up as much as we possibly can inside of here. As you can see, the sanctuary is on the other side of this wall, so want to try and get an idea of where we'll place the camera on this side, run the cables for everything in here, and then maybe even mount the TVs up there as well. But gonna focus everything and try and knock out as much as we can in here. And then if we have some time, go to the other side, because we got to be here to pull cable anyway when the audio is here. And since we got to go up there anyway again, I'd rather just do it all at the same time. So let's see what we can do. So I need to get some other tools, pull this down, and then we can hang the TV and go from there. All right, so it's down. You got two spots. My crowbar went a little bit far through, so that's not going to be a big issue because we'll put the TV stand to cover that one. That one, we'll probably get some mud and sand that one down so it's not present. So let's go ahead and get this mount leveled, hang the 32-inch. That's going to be for the multi-view for the A10 Television Studio HD, and we'll go from there. All right, this one's all done. Need to wait for a table to get in place, but I'm probably going to just run an extension and hook up the A10 Television Studio just to confirm that we got an image up on here. And then maybe set up one of the computers that's going to be the live streaming one. The software and everything is already there. But I kind of don't want to touch that stuff because I don't have a desk to set all this stuff up, because everything's going to have to get pulled down again. But let's see. The next thing we're going to tackle is hanging the other camera. Gotta think which one is which, because one is a box that's empty. All right, that one feels heavy. Oh, so we're gonna take this, find a space up here to do that. So like I said, most likely I'm gonna put it right on this wall, right there above the piano. That's where I think I'm gonna put this. All right, so we got this one done up here. Got it plugged into the PoE switch, but I think the power switch is not on. Let's see. There it goes. Yay, we got power.
Yeah, I got that. I saw some others too.
There it goes.
But what was Pentax or something like that on Amazon.
Okay, you might have to send it out. I'm not familiar with that brand. You said it starts with a P?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you might have to send
YX.
All right.
Yeah, okay, I see you.
So now the only thing we got to do is power up the television studio and make sure we're getting a signal on the multi-view here. We're cleaning up a lot of stuff in here. So I think after that, I'm gonna focus on mounting the TVs, hopefully, run the extra cables over here to the distribution, and then I think we're gonna be done for today in here. All right, not getting a signal on here, but that's, well, actually I was getting the ATEM. What I mean is I'm not getting a signal from the camera, but again, this is the ATEM television studio, meaning that we have to specifically have it set to something. So I'm gonna set the computer up that has the software on it, set it to 1080p 5994, and then set the camera, manually set the camera to that. But what I'm gonna do is I need to put power on this so that I can get an image from the camera just to make sure it's working, and set it this way and then connect it that way and change everything through the menus. Or we have to pull it down and do the dip switches, which I thought I did, but I don't know. So I'm not getting anything on here either. So let me adjust the camera. It's probably most likely the terminations on this, the SDI cable. So let me redo those again, put a tester on those, and then work from there. All right, so we got an image. I forgot how much of a pain the ATEM Television Studio HD was. I need to mount this. I'll screw it back in. We have the mounts for the TVs up. We are getting ready to put the arms on here and then hang them. And I'm of the mind of putting the mount in the back, but I might not do that. Main thing is going to be at least just to run some cables right now onto the TVs to make sure we're getting the image. Maybe call it a day from there. All right, folks. We got the two TVs up and they are working. Yay. We're done. We're done today. We have been drained. But like we talked about before, right now, this is, let me take you back so you can actually see what I'm talking about here. All right, so the way this is coming out, the program out is going into the distribution matrix, and that's what's feeding the two TVs as well as OBS. Now, the option with the ATEM Television Studio HD as well as the ATEM Mini Extreme is that you have an aux out. So if we come over here, we can go to the aux out and we can set the output to be anything we want. So ideally, if they want to say that we don't want the cameras to show on the screen at all, we can plug the TVs into the aux out and set the auxiliary out to always be presenter by Worship Extreme. So it will only show that. And then we have other options that we can do. Cut over too fast. So we have that. Already have this laid out. I'm going to change the buttons to only show the buttons that are relevant. We got 8 inputs, but we're only using 3. So excited about this. Gonna put like a shop surge protector up under the table to be able to plug everything in. Actually, I ordered another PoE switch in 8-port because with all the stuff back here, I don't even have the joystick hooked up into this. And then we still have the other computer. I think we're right out of jacks, so that's what we're gonna do. But I think me and Mike are done. We're gonna be back when the board should be here. The X32 compact is what they're gonna use here. That should be here sometime this week. But we're close enough here to where we're just gonna run some XLR cables to get sound, and we go from there. So that's about it, folks. We got the back TV to still do, wiring from the back camera here, as well as an Ethernet cable over here, and then internet needs to be in this booth, hardwired connection, and then we may have to change the line, the video line to we'll need to find where that line is, and bring it here so that we plug into the distribution hub so the TV's back there, get a signal. What else? And then we might have to, I think Mike is talking about maybe getting another board so that the sound, kind of like the video over there, the sound passes through, but if anything is there, they have their own mixer in that room. But like I said, we're done, folks. I got to stop by Pastor Alicia's church to get a copy of their sermon so that their service, so I can edit it, and I'm going to take their computer to work on that and see what's going on. But I'm done for the day. So if you like this type of content, appreciate a like, consider subscribing, hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. Thank you again, folks. We'll be seeing y'all later.